Heading to Disney with little ones, but still dreaming of riding the big attractions? Don't worry, Disney's Rider Swap is here to save the day. Whether your kids aren't tall enough or just don't want to ride, this system makes sure no one has to miss out, and I've got tips you need to know before you go. Hey, it's Jessica with Happily Everywhere Travel Blog, where we share the best tips to make your Disney vacation stress-free and magical. Today, we're breaking down exactly how Rider Swap works, including the latest rules, how it works with Lightning Lane, and little-known tricks for families with multiple adults, and even options for single parents who want to ride the big attractions. So, what exactly is Rider Swap? It's Disney's way of making sure everyone gets a turn on rides when someone in your group can't or doesn't want to ride. Here's how it works. One adult waits with the non-rider, usually a little one who doesn't meet the height requirement, while the rest of your group rides. Then you switch and the second adult rides without waiting in the full standby line again. Sounds simple, right? But there are a few key details to make it smooth. Before you get in line, head straight to a cast member at the ride entrance and tell them you'd like to use Rider Swap. And here's the important part. The child who isn't riding must be with you when you make this request. That's how they'll verify eligibility, so don't split up before talking to a cast member. The cast member will set up the adult waiting with the child with a Lightning Lane style pass for that attraction. While the first adult waits through the standby line and rides, the waiting adult is free to do something nearby with the child. Grab a snack, visit a play area, or just relax close to the attraction. Once the first rider is finished, the second adult can return, scan their pass, and head straight into the Lightning Lane entrance to ride without waiting in the full line. Now let's talk about using Rider Swap if you've purchased Lightning Lane, because this is where most people get confused. If you have 2 adults and 1 child and you've purchased Lightning Lane, it's super simple. Show up as soon as your Lightning Lane window has opened, one adult rides while the other waits with a child, and then you swap. Since you both have Lightning Lane, there's nothing extra to set up. If you have 3 adults and 1 child, this is where you need to plan ahead. Under Disney's current policy, the second ride group is limited to the waiting adult plus 1 additional guest. So here's what that looks like. The first group will be 2 adults riding while 1 waits with the child. For the second group, the waiting adult rides with just 1 of the original riders. That means 1 member of your group will get to ride the attraction twice. We love a good rock, paper, scissors war to see who the lucky repeat rider will be. Just make sure you let a cast member know who the repeat rider will be before you set up the Rider Swap. Rider Swap is offered on most attractions with height requirements like Guardians of the Galaxy, Tron, Big Thunder Mountain, and Flight of Passage. If you're ever unsure, just ask a cast member. They'll confirm before you wait in line. Now, what if you're visiting Disney solo with your little one? Here's the tough part. Rider Swap requires at least 2 supervising adults, so if it's just you and your child, you unfortunately can't use this system. Cast members also aren't able to watch your child while you ride, but you do have 2 options if you want to experience the bigger attractions. Option 1 is to hire a Disney-approved nanny service like Kids Night Out, Fairy Godmothers, or Storybook Nannies. They can either stay at your hotel with your child or even accompany you in the parks to supervise them while you ride. These nannies are background checked, trained, and officially recommended by Disney. Your second option is to book a Disney private VIP tour. This is definitely a splurge, but with a VIP guide, you'll get priority access to attractions and they're authorized to stay with your child while you ride. Prices usually start around $450 to $900 per hour, with a 7-hour minimum. So it's expensive, but for single parents who want the full Disney experience, it can be a game changer. To make Rider Swap as smooth as possible, remember 3 things. Always set it up before entering the queue. Make sure your child is present when requesting it, and don't hesitate to ask questions. Cast members do this all day and can guide you through the process. So that's Disney's Rider Swap in a nutshell, how it works, how to make the most of it, and what your options are if you're visiting solo. If you found this helpful, tap like, hit subscribe, and check out our other tips for conquering Disney with little ones. Again, it's Jessica with Happily Everywhere Travel Blog, and we'll see you in the next one.